Alright, I'm doing this video right now for this guy. Never seen him on YouTube till today. I've never spoken to this man. But Peter Monn is his name. And Peter, listen, you gotta watch that whole thing with Shane Dawson again and Tana Mojo. I cannot believe we're even going back to this yet again. But you gotta watch the whole thing again. Now, okay, first of all, now we're blaming Shane Dawson for this. Um, that's weird. Shane did comfort her. Shane did comfort Tana Mojo. He did also tell her, okay, well, this is wrong. I don't think this should have happened. And we got to take some responsibility here. And you don't know what was said to that girl by Shane Dawson off camera. You have, like, no idea. And you claimed like Shane Dawson and be a fan of his, but then you knock the way he handled the whole thing with Tana Mojo. And I really like, I just watched one of Tana's Snapchats. She seems to be in better spirits. She seems to be trying to move on from this thing. And people are not letting her move on from this thing. And now they're bringing a Shane into this thing. I mean, when does this end? When does this stop? Like, let's be for real. Like, eventually, like, some things have to come to an end. And I just feel, like I said, I've never talked to you, Peter, but I feel like you don't understand that Shane did hug her. Shane did tell her everything was going to be okay. Because, well, I don't know if you're aware of this, but that's what friends do. Friends do that for each other. So, if you have some type of issue, you know, you should consider all sources. You didn't watch the whole thing clearly because there's a lot of questions asked. Hello, person in my room. I will get you. Christina, will you come over here so you can read this to me? Because I got a person in my room that's talking. My wife is going to come over and read this to me because I got really bad vision. Um, but people have to consider the source. Like, you don't know what was said to Tana by Shane off camera. Um, don't leave because my wife is coming. She's she's gonna read to me because I can't see. She's plugging in her phone and she'll be right here. But you don't know what was said to Tana by Shane off camera. But you should have listened to what was said to her on camera because he did say that she had to take some responsibility in this. And then he said Michael had to take some responsibility in this. And, I just I think it's time to just let things stop. I mean, I just saw her Snapchat. She's in a better mood. She's in a better way in her head. She's got good spirits. Let her be. She made a mistake. She owned up to her mistake. She owned up to Shane. Shane did hug her, and you know, she did cry on his shoulder, and that's fine because that's what friends do. And I don't know if you're aware of what friends do, but that's usually how friends work. They stick together. They have each other's back. This is my wife, Christina. She's gonna read all the stuff that's on the screen. So just give her a minute. Who is this? Uh, you need to move up a little bit more because usually you can see, and you're usually the one that reads to me. I know. I'm trying to read the name. Can you state your name, please? Because she can't see your name. And then she wants to read everything that you wrote. It stops when she refunds all the money she stole.
as the promised her fans. Scripture is against theft. Thanks to your wife and everyone involved. Hello.
Is this not Timothy guy again?
It's the it's Ashley.
Oh. Hi, Ashley.
Hannah. Her name is Hannah Alicia 8192, actually.
Hello, Hannah. How are you? I hope everything is well. Listen, I hear your point. But now I'm talking to this Peter guy who's now bringing Shane into this whole thing, and when it stops is should be now. The girl has done her apologies. This girl has. I mean, I don't know to the extent of how much money was given back or not given back, but I mean, do people really have to bully her?
Shalom, aka peace. Two blessings to you guys. Praise you. Shalom, aka peace. You too. Blessings to you guys. Praise Yah. Yah, our Creator.
Can you use capital letters and small sentences so she can see, please? Because she can't really see that well.
Yahuwah.
Does she speak English?
Yes, she's speaking English.
What's Ahula?
Praise Yahuwah, yes.
Praise Ahula?
Yahuwah.
What the hell is that? Is that a belief or is it a god?
Yeah, I think. Hebrew. Are you Jewish?
Oh, okay.
I'm learning Hebrew.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's not a religion.
Oh, all right.
No.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But it's not even that. It's not even about the Tana Moshe thing. It's about this Peter Monn guy bringing Shane into this. I don't even believe Shane went to the event, as I know. But he's being a decent guy. So yeah, he hugged her. He told her that everything was going to be okay. He consoled her. Friends do that. That's real life. That's just true life. So friends have each other's backs. Friends look out for each other. Friends don't try to make each other feel bad for things. And what she said.
Oh, not Jewish. Okay. Just asking.
Hit the subscribe button if you'd like, and hit the like button if you'd like. What she said.
Friends are to me loving. To be loving.
Yes, friends are to be loving, and that's the thing. And he loves her, and she loves him, and I get that what happened, but at the same time, everybody was in that room and heard everything that was going on. So everybody needs to take responsibility. Everybody needs to stop just pointing fingers at Tana. I thought this was over with. I thought I'd stop these videos.
Truth.
Truth, yes. I've always been a fan of Tana Mojo. I think she's funny. I think she's hilarious. I've added her to my Snapchat, so I hope she'll accept my Snapchat and whatnot. Um, but people are going to agree to disagree. I get. I'm not saying at all that there was nothing wrong that she did or nothing wrong that she said or the whole oppressed thing. Like, I mean, kind of was out of context because, like, you know, there are some silly people out there that like, hey, it's raining outside and this and that, and I like to, be in the middle of like trying to get in there. But if you look at lines at Disneyland, who wants to be oppressed and just sit in lines at Disneyland and just take hours to get in there, or some type of amusement park. So I mean, some people do like it, but some people don't, and I don't think in Arizona or wherever where it was like over 100-degree weather. Yeah, most people probably don't like that. They get sunburned, and I get that. Um, I don't know in what context you meant that.
She said, I'm against Disney, sorry.
I don't want to even get into that whole Disney thing, but I'm just making a point. Like I'm just getting into a point. Like I'm sure PewDiePie is probably not a fan of Disney anymore either. A lot of things are changing over there. It's supposed to be the friendliest place on earth. I'm not getting into Disney, but look, Shane was being a man. Shane was having her back. Shane was being a decent person. She said,
She was shown tweaking while people were starving,
twerking.
thirsty, and waiting.
Oh,
Oh,
twerking.
twerking, she said.
So people were thirsty. People were hungry. She was twerking. She's kind of allowed to shake her ass if she wants to, and not say, "Oh well, they're hungry and they're thirsty." You gotta watch the video. My problem is this: if you watch the video, what you say?
LOL.
People are allowed to shake their asses. People are allowed to twerk, and she's good at it. Why not twerk? Tana Mojo is a good twerker, but point is, and just just saying, it's true, and she is super funny. But my point is this: Michael Wise asked her. I mean, she asked. I'm sorry. She asked Michael Wise, "Is there enough shade here? Is everything safe?" Yup. Is there food and water and stuff enough to drink? Yup. Everything was yup, yup, yup. She got yes to death. She asked the right questions, and I feel like no one's remembering that part in Shane Dawson's video that Tana asked the right questions. So I mean, I just thought this was like an issue that wasn't an issue anymore, um and it sucks because it's like now I feel like I haven't seen a Tana Mojo video on YouTube since then, and I feel like we're probably not going to, and I feel like that's sad because I follow her on YouTube. I support her. I Does she make mistakes? Of course. Do I make mistakes every day? Do you make mistakes every day? I'm sure. Everybody makes some type of mistake every day. There's no such thing as failing unless you quit. Just because you make a mistake, it's not a failure. It's just something that you got to work at. You don't quit. You don't give up. You try again. And do you remember? So she's typing. I'll slow down the typing for a second. because I'm gonna have my wife read to you in a minute. I'll read to me in a minute what you said. But what was I just about to say?
I don't know.
Shoot. Um, at the end of the day, you have to try to remember, like, Shane was being a friend. Shane was being cool. I really wish I didn't lose track what I was just saying. Because it was important. It was important to say. Um, but I feel like we're beating a dead horse here. This has already happened. It's dealt with. You know what I mean? And you know, it sucks that I lost track of what I was gonna say.
You want me to read what you said now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Short time, I know for sure. She needed a break from drama, I'm sure.
Well, that's really all it was. It's just all drama, and that poor girl. Don't you think she's been through enough? And like, I get it. People are saying, "Oh, well, people could have died and coulda, shoulda, woulda." One person went to the hospital, and I guess they had dehydration. I'm not saying it was good. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not giving her a free pass. But I'm saying everyone's pointing fingers at one person. One person. But how many actual people were in that room? Because they all heard the same thing. And because it had her name on it, you know, whoa, I mean, that's where things went awry. Like she had her name on it. But, I don't think she intended for it to be this way. But when you point fingers, see how I'm pointing a finger right now? I'm pointing a finger. Well, three are pointing right back at me. Okay, so when you point a finger, three point right back at yourself. Um, I really had something important that I was really going to say. It's really going to bother me now because I lost track. Um, but I mean, people got to move on, and you know, I feel like I said, Tana has not made a video since on YouTube, as far as I know, and I don't think she's going to be able to make videos out here anymore, which is not cool in my opinion. But she did really good videos, um, and I've supported those videos. But what happened happened. How long are we going to be mad at one person for? Did she say something?
Mm-mm.
You know, people got to make like Frozen and let it go, let it go. Just saying. Um, I just, I just think that this Peter Munn guy was kind of saying something about Shane Dawson that he knows nothing about because Shane did talk to her and Shane did do the right things and Shane did console her and friends do that. Friends love each other and but
She said, oh no, LOL. Not the Frozen soundtrack, LOL.
I'm just saying. But you get my point, right? Like just don't hold a grudge. Things go down. Things don't always go the right way. People people make mistakes, but you only fail if you give up. And if you don't give up and you try again, you might like get knocked down a couple more times.
I get knocked down.
People get knocked down a few times, but then they get back up and they start again. And that's all you can do is, like I always said, one of my things is with Muhammad Ali. You get knocked down 7 times, you get up 8. Okay, so I mean, I really hope this girl comes back out here and does more videos. What's she saying?
Oh man, this girl's awesome. Yes, I get it. Great advice. Be forgiving. When she said, piss in the night away.
Oh boy.
Chumbawamba.
It's an old song.
Yeah.
Wow. What did you say?
I think she sent a winky face.
Winky
A
face.
smile.
There's the subscribe button. You want to do it? It's right there. See it? Hit that. Hit that little button. Subscribe. And hit that little bell. It's right there.
Like,
there's the bell. No, the bell. Nope, the bell's over here. The bell's over here. Sorry. Hit the bell so you know your notifications are on. But hit the like. The like's up there.
should I get the phone?
No, the machine will get the phone. The like's up there. Subscribe's right here.
Subscribed and notified. Done.
Thank you. Someone's talking to me in Spanish on my phone. I don't know Spanish.
Hola. ¿Cómo está? She said, you're welcome.
What's that say?
LOL.
You know, like, no, I know you said, but you know, at first I was like, well, it was gonna be kind of iffy. I was like, well, it stops when everybody pay. Well, Shane, I think did the best he could, and I think Shane. I just think Shane is one hell of a guy. You know what I mean? I've seen some videos with a lot of things that people accused him of in like 2011, and he's gone through a lot. Tana's gone through a lot. Um, you know, so I try to see the good in people. Seeing the good in people just, you know, it just saves a lot of time. And it just, seeing the good in people, it's just prevents a lot of arguments. And, what you say?
She said, you guys are fun. Have you watched him from the beginning? I used to watch more when he was first starting.
No, I haven't watched him very long actually, but I've seen older stuff way back from 2011 till now. So I mean, I check him out often now. A friend of mine that I go out and see out here, who I watch every day, and who means a lot to me and my wife. I check out that person's videos, and she got me into Shane Dawson, and I just, you know, I don't ask a lot of questions because I like to have people have their own thoughts and their own opinions. But I don't even know if my friend that I'm talking about is even into Tana Mojo or is against what happened with the Tana Mojo thing. Um, and I don't want her to come out here and disclose things that she doesn't want to disclose. I don't want to ask her things she doesn't want to disclose. But like, I don't want anybody to have to pick sides. But I'm just telling you how I feel. Like, I think it's time to kind of like, I mean, it's time to not, first of all, come out here and pick on Shane when you don't know what you're talking about. Because nobody knows what Shane has said to her off camera. And they have a good chemistry on camera. And, you know, they're really close friends. So I'm sure he tells her the truth about things. And whether they're hurtful or they're not hurtful, I believe he tells her things that she may or may not want to hear sometimes. What'd you say?
She said, me too. Everyone has their own free will. And she asked, what does your shirt say?
My shirt says protect your nuts. sure it's a squirrel. It says protect your nuts. Um,
LOL.
I gotta I put it on earlier this morning before going to bed. I sleep in the morning, really early morning, so I put it on before I went to bed. But I gotta take a shower and change and all that good stuff. So I might have a couple of videos with this shirt on. Sorry, but they're all on the same day. If you look, just so you don't think I'm a weird guy that I'm not gross. But yeah, I've had this on so this morning, so I'll change that when I get ready. But I just saw the Peter Monn thing, and I hope he sees this video because I mean, again, people make mistakes. It happens, but don't start saying that Shane didn't do the right thing, and Shane shouldn't have comforted her, and Shane shouldn't have been. Of course, he did all the right things. They're friends. That's what friends are gonna do for each other. People need to look up the definition of friends and friendship. I wonder, look at the dictionary and look up the word friendship. Which is
She said, no need to apologize for vanity. Vanity is irrelevant to me.
cool. And I didn't mean to make the other guy, like, I had a guy in here yesterday. I think he unsubscribed from my channel because he was like telling me his beliefs. I wasn't, and I didn't want to get into it with him. I didn't argue with him. So I kind of nicely ended the conversation. I'm not saying to him, though, like, I am a God believer, and I do believe in the Bible, and I do pray. But when I've never walked, why would I, with this time, it's like, hey, I've never walked. Let me just walk now. I want to walk. I haven't done it in so long. I've never done it. I've never walked. So I'm so used to never walking, and it's been so long that, like, why would I want to start now something that I've never done? You know? You just say something. I have spina bifida, paralyzed from the waist down. I have scoliosis, you know, and neurological problems. And that's just what it is, you know what I mean? Like, I know when I die and I go to the kingdom of heaven, all that stuff will go away, but I'm not going to, while I'm on earth, I'm not going to pray for it now. This is something, I need struggles in my life. That's why God gave them to me. It's not a punishment. If you are taking a path that has no obstacles, you're going the wrong way. She said.
She said, praise to you, Yahoo. Um, I read version, hold on, comma. I read version TS 2009 Bible.com. Creator is Yahuwah. Okay. Sorry, I keep messing up the name.
Yeah, I mean, I let everybody have their beliefs. I don't knock their beliefs. I don't, you know.
She said it's okay.
Thank you. Thing is, I watched another video a while back from those friends that I was speaking of. Again, I don't want to disclose anything until watch my other videos, and then I promise you, if you like, watch my other videos, and I promise you, you'll see who I'm talking about. But if you go to her channel, I'll have to watch it mine. Um, but the thing is, with belief, people believe what they're gonna believe, and there's nothing wrong with that. Other people are gonna have a different opinion than somebody else, and that doesn't make one opinion wrong or the other person wrong. And then, like I said, even if there's cold hard facts, I'm not gonna go out of my way. I'm not about that life to prove somebody wrong and say, "Ah, see, I told you so. I told you." That's I said that to you, and that's my. You know what I mean? I don't do that. I don't prove people wrong.
Well, it, she said Atozi was trashing her. That's who I saw her twerking.
I mean, hey man, if you can twerk, man, twerk. If that's what you like to do,
That's ego.
you like to twerk and whatever, and you're good at it. Why not do it if you like it? Because that's what I was gonna say. Is like I was watching my other friend's video. If you go back and watch my videos and whatnot, you'll see what I'm talking about. But my friend has an old video. So people have fetishes. People are into fetishes, and some of us say, "Well, that fetish is weird. That's a weird fetish. Why are you eating candles? Why are you eating paper? Like, why are you doing like these weird, crazy fetishes? Why do you like spankings or belly button showing or whatever the case may be? Whatever the fetish is, it's their fetish, and it's a mind thing. It makes them feel good. We may not understand it, but they understand it. It's something. See, these things I'm learning from like my friend because it's like having therapy for me, and I pay attention, and I have ADD, so my attention deficit disorder. It's actually hard for me to even do that, but I actually do. I actually sit there and I actually listen, and I try not to lose focus. By hearing little noises in the house or little creepy sounds or people upstairs or little creaks in the house. I listen and she's absolutely right. And I'm not even going to say in the past, I've been guilty of it. Like, ew, that's a weird fetish. That's, I can guarantee you, people, I have weird fetishes. I've had weird fetishes. I've been into this fet thing, you know what I mean? Like, um, I have no problem telling the truth about that, you know what I mean?
Mm.
But, like, it didn't make sense to other people, but it made sense to me. So, I mean, I used to always say, "Oh, that's a weird fetish," but I can guarantee you, when somebody says, "Oh, why do they do this or why do they do that?" They're eventually one day going to do that exact same thing, or in a roundabout way, something like it. You know what I mean? I don't understand why people are always um, thinking of an example. Um, People will say, "Oh, well, like, why are people always so tired when they come to work? Or why are they always late? Or why are this? Or why are that?"
The point
But
was,
then at the same time, weeks or months later, they end up doing the same exact thing, coming in late or being tired on the job. It's normal. It's a normal thing. So people are going to say it. People are going to say it, but they're actually going to have the same issue at some point in their life. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Read that.
um, the point was they could have been given water instead of doing their fetish. I was, um, hold on. I was diagnosed with mental illness, so I get that 100%.
Yeah, I have bipolar and I have depression and I have a lot of these things too. I have OCD, post traumatic stress disorder. So, um, um, you know, I get that. People's way of thinking is just a way of thinking. But I mean, if people learn to love and to get along and to, spread love and try to remember that you can change things if you want to change them, but do it on your own terms. Do it at your own speed. Do it when you want to do it, when you feel it's the time. I mean, you're not failing if get if you have 100 things to do in a day and you do one, you did something. You should feel like that accomplishment is a big thing. Like that's people think you have to do big, huge, monumental steps to succeed in life, and you don't. People like I don't even like the word use the word fail because people don't fail unless they quit. But like we're born to people believing that they fail, but when you continue to do what you do and you strive for something and you just go at it and you keep reaching for it and you want to get better and you're wanting to. So that's an accomplishment yourself. You don't want to hurt. You don't want to wallow in this. So it's like you're already trying. You're trying. You're giving it your all. So that's important. Now she said something.
OCD, PTSD, bipolar, BPO, I think. And then she said myself. She also said friendship definition, mutual, regained, cherished by kindred minds.
Can you call closer? Just so you can. It's all right. I do too. No one blames you. It's okay. All right. What you say?
Oh. Friendship definition, mutual regard, cherished by kindred minds. Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, viewer number two. I'm calling you viewer number two until you state your name and say who you are. But thank you for coming into my room. I appreciate that. It's really cool for you to come visit and hear what we're talking about. Um, is that Mike?
Huh.
Is that Shadow?
Yeah.
What do you say?
It's your best friend, LOL. Yep.
Mike. What's up, bro? So yeah, we're talking about like I don't know how long you've been in here, but we're talking about Tana and this Peter guy talking about like how it's now Shane's fault. Like and Shane comforted her and Shane did do this and Shane didn't do that. He did all the wrong thing. You know, that's what friendship is. You're supposed to comfort your friends. You're supposed to she's crying. Yeah, he held her. Exactly. You should hold her. She's crying. She wants you. She wants your love and affection. What do you say?
Listen, I watched Evilist the Alien, and he broke it all down with evidence to it AL. Seems like it was Tana and that guy Michael messed it all up.
See, and that's all I want people to say is like, and Michael, and the other people.
And the girl said, I might have to go, but I'll come back later. Feel free to look at my struggling channel.
Oh, you got a channel? I'll definitely check it out. Since you subscribe to me, I will subscribe to you.
You said Elvis.
Elvis. What?
I think. Yeah, ELVIS. What are you talking?
What is happening?
Thank you. And that's certainly a group effort.
Yeah, communication is key. Communication, like, I mean, I just think Shane is a good guy. And I think Shane did what he was supposed to do. I think he comforted her. And I think this Peter Munn guy, just needs to like realize like, oh well, he was being a friend. He was looking out for her. He was hugging her. She needed a hug, but she was crying and she was sad. At least she felt bad. At least she had remorse. She had feelings. I mean, what more could Shane have done? What more did this Peter Munn guy want him to do?
Um, yeah, the girl said, oh, and Tina, and Mike said Tina should be comforting her fans.
She should have, and I wish she would. I wish she would come back out here and make more videos. I wish maybe even address some of the situations and then let it go. Like earlier I said make like Frozen and let it go, but you know, um, and then people burst it out in the song here, and it got weird. But that's okay. Things got weird, but you know, um, I think everybody here is now on the same page with not just the Tana thing, but with everything that's going on here, everything that's been going on with Tana, everything that's been going on YouTube, everything that's been going on. I think people are all on the same page, and she said something else.
She said one of her friends said to her this happened because it was out of revenge to VidCon. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's true.
I agree with that too. She did it because of that, because apparently VidCon didn't make her a bigger deal than what they did for her. So
I mean, I think it was more to it than that, but
I mean that's what I heard. Some of it.
I think it was more than that. I think VidCon kind of did some things that she didn't like, and I think she knows that she shouldn't have competed with them. I think she knows that, like, it shouldn't have turned into an argument type of, I'm going to get back at them type of thing, because we all know where that leads you. Like, let's not argue about silly things. Let's not, I mean, agree to disagree sometimes, but you also have to think of it this way. Like, Anna asked questions, and she did say, is there enough shade? Is there enough water? Is there enough food? Michael Wise said, yup, 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 yup. And,
Oh yeah.
so all the yups kind of made her kind of believe she got lied to. And not only that, think about it this way. This is from what I got from Shane's thing. So all I want to say is this. Michael Wise claimed he was going to lose his car. He claimed he was going to lose his house. He claimed he was going to lose everything and go bankrupt, and have to file bankruptcy and whatnot. He used his family, his parents' money. He didn't spend anything. He used his parents' money, and then when Jenna was asking him about it, he dodged her like 10 times. And the thing that bothered me is when PewDiePie was doing his video, and I like PewDiePie. I don't want to end up on the PewDiePie channel and PewDiePie be hating on me. Like, I like PewDiePie. He's funny, cracks me up, he makes jokes. But one of the things he said was not cool. Um, you know, he said that, well, if Kenna would have just let him speak, Kenna gave him so many options to speak, so many opportunities to get a word in. And, like, he got to think of things to say, and he was always talking about how he's going to lose this and how he's going to lose that and how he's going to lose this. He wasn't about to lose a damn thing. He spent his parents' money. What did Mike say?
Well, the girl said, Shalom, have a blessed day to all of you. Well, it's not even 4 yet. That's what Mike said.
It's not even 4 yet. What does that mean?
You can't open, honey. You can't open.
What does it's not even full yet mean?
I don't know.
She left after saying that. I think. I don't know what that means.
I don't
Taking
know.
that quick sip. I think. That's good. That's just cool. Can you say something else?
No.
It's not even 4 o'clock yet. I don't know.
Nobody remember.
He left, so I don't know what you were saying. But you know, but it isn't 4 o'clock yet. But it has been a pretty decent long video, so I'm going to put it out there on Twitter, and if you guys want to check it out, check it out. If you don't, I understand that too. Like, if you want to like the video, like the video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button. It's right there. Do it by your own choice if you want to, but it's right there. If you do want to. And then the little bell so you know your notifications are on. And you'll know I sent you a video. So hit that little bell if you want to. I'm just kidding. So anyway, on that note, this is Dominic, and I was with the lovely wife helping me read, and I thank her very much for that. And I hope you all have a good day. And Mike, that is a true story. It is not 4 o'clock yet. I don't know what that meant, but you are correct. And just spoke to my friend Cookie. Ernie, if you want to come by today, I hope you do. And I hope you have a good day. And I'm just hanging out with you. And whatever with me, Christina was seeing you. So we're gonna leave it here on that note. And I'll try to come back out here later. I'm gonna order some food. I'm gonna order some food and shower up and change my clothes and have a good make it a day. And that's about it. So on that note, I am out. Christina, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No.
No. So then, Dominic, is Hidden Face, or was currently Hidden Face? I don't know. Or formerly known as Hidden Face. No, I'm just rambling, just to ramble. I have no idea. So on that note, it's Dominic, and I'm gonna have a good day. Love one another, be kind to one another. Share love, spread love. Don't spread the hate. Okay, no more hatred. Everybody be good to each other. If you can't be kind to yourself, then you can't be kind to others. So be good to yourselves. And I'm out.